Go, go, go.
Let's do it.
We are streaming. It's On the Stick After Dark. My name is Joe Drilling, and this is Celeste. And joining me for this, I had to have Mike Ailes here, of course.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing good, Mike. How about you? Are you back at home yet?
No.
All right.
He was home and then he's not?
Yeah. That's,
well, I was home like 3 weeks ago and haven't been since.
What about you, Kurt? Adam, are you at home?
On Friday, were you? When we were doing the stickies.
Oh, that was just for the stickies. That was like a special one night only kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. He had a brief.
Mike is at home, one night only.
Okay.
That's good. And Alex Rio, who's mad that he's not playing Tekken 8 with me right now, I think.
I was gonna wait till we started, but
he's
Joe's fucking talking shit in the email thread about, oh, I'm so good at Tekken. I'm so good at Tekken. He definitely said that.
Yeah.
And then I called him out on it and challenged him, and he's like, oh, well, I don't own it. And like, they got rid of my main Lucky Chloe, and I was like, okay, dude.
No,
like,
my main has always been Brian Fury since Tekken 3. How dare you?
Are you sure? I could have sworn you played the J-pop idol girl who did dance.
My main is gone.
That's a very specific.
It is very specific.
This feels like it got louder.
Yeah. I remember Gone now. Yeah, that's fuck.
Tekken.
That's old school, dude.
3, I think.
Tekken 3 on PlayStation only.
Yeah, on PlayStation only.
Yeah.
I was super stoked about it because I actually read that comic before it came out, so I was like, I know what that is. I bet many Americans don't.
Anyway, Tekken 8's good, but Joe's a chicken and won't buy it and fight me.
Something like that.
I offered to buy it for him.
Did you?
If we money match for $100 afterwards.
No. Alex challenged me to money match for $100, and I said, okay, but only if you buy me the game and all of the season passes for all of the DLC.
I will buy you one of the season passes, so I break even. I will not buy it. And actually, if it's cool, I will buy you none of the season passes, so I make $30. If that's
right. That was the whole point of.
Yeah, I know. I know that, but listen, I'm not gonna do it.
This is the whole stream, everybody, is Joe trying to figure out how to do this one.
Yeah, right.
Beginning part.
What is Joe doing? Let's see.
This is Celeste 64.
No, we are
if this is like regular Celeste show, you can climb the wall. Is there a grab button?
That's what I'm trying. I'm like, oh yes, okay. It's right bumper. Found it.
So this looks cute. I didn't realize. They say N64 inspired, but this looks way better than an N64 game.
Yeah, this looks much better than an N64 game. Oh no.
Or rather, it looks like an N64 game with frame rate, resolution, and draw distance.
Does it look like an N64 game if it doesn't have that trademark fog?
Vaseline?
Well,
yeah.
Not really, yeah. This is basically a game that has N64 poly counts.
It's so cold out here, I can see my farts.
Great.
So I first became aware of this because I got an email about the soundtrack for it, and I didn't realize it was actually a game. I thought it was just like that Lena Rain had taken some of the songs and kind of rearranged them in like Mario 64.
Yeah, I'd say the Mario 64 sound font thing is pretty popular now. I actually listened to a bunch of Aphex Twin done in the Mario 64 sound font, and it was better than it had any right to be.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
I gotta be honest,
Aphex Twin probably works just fine in that way.
Right, yeah. Right.
I gotta be honest, it's not my favorite set of sounds.
It's not mine either. That's why I was kind of surprised that it worked.
Celeste 64 Fragments of the Mountain.
I guess you gotta find the mountain fragments.
So the soundtrack, the camera controls are very similar. To Mario 64 in terms of just like you tap the thing and it. Well,
they're terrible.
They don't get stuck on stuff, but like you tap it once and it moves a little bit. And
it
then
was like
you-
the 20, 45 degrees or something.
Right. It's you're not free to.
Yeah.
That's
Sixth
funny because it looks very
anniversary
fluid.
gift.
Those camera controls may have been revolutionary, but aside from being good for 1995, I don't have a lot to say about them.
I wasn't happy in 1995, let me tell you that. Lena says that it's inspired by the soundtracks of Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine.
Oh. Mario Sunshine. That's got a very different sound.
Yeah.
Also quite distinct. The Mario Sunshine tracks all use a bunch of samples that I feel like I didn't really hear anywhere else.
Yeah.
Well, now.
Phew. Okay. I mean, the biggest thing about it is that I have to manually adjust the camera. There is no the camera does not automatically move around me at all. I have to keep futzing with it.
If it was if the camera control is like Mario 64, then you could hold the button to have it be behind you, and it would just continue to be behind you, which would inevitably kill you within about 3 minutes or 3 seconds.
Right.
Because it was so twitchy that you wouldn't be able to maintain it.
Right.
Do you have infinite stamina when you're climbing the walls? It doesn't seem like you're
I
running
don't.
out.
Yeah, I don't have a stamina. If there's a stamina meter, it's very well hidden. So it seems like you can
I
just
don't
climb
see
the walls as much as you want.
That's a pretty big departure because in regular Celeste, you've got a pretty small amount of wall climb.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're
so
giving you time to adjust the camera and that stuff.
right. This is also. I mean, again, this is like free on itch. I think this is. Although this is actually honestly like a little more fully realized than I expect. Nice work. This is a little more fully realized than I expected, if I'm being totally honest. Like, especially after hearing like, oh, it's pretty short. Like, I'm sure it is, but
It kind of looks like it might be like one level from Mario 64, kind of.
right, yeah.
I really like the 3D rendition of the Madeline squish when she jumps. Oh, okay. They got in like some of the blocks from Celeste also. Joe, how far into Celeste did you get?
Through the hotel. I think that was the last thing I did. Was I got all the way through the hotel. I cleaned out the ghost hotel.
Right.
I think that was about as far as I got. I don't remember anything past that, so I need to go back to that. I actually really enjoyed that game, and then something new came out, and I started playing whatever it was, and never went back to Celeste. But I did like Celeste.
As one does.
Yes. I don't think I'll ever get the final
B's and C's sides.
yeah, the
track
B
or
side,
whatever.
yeah, the golden strawberry B sides or whatever the hell.
I mean, there's a lot of different things you're conflating there. But
Sure. Well, what's the sites? I've seen people talk about how I did the thing where it's like a half hour of intense platforming and you can't miss.
Okay, so the half-hour level is the 9th level that was added after the game was finished, which I don't even like, actually, if I'm being honest. I loved Celeste. I spent 35 hours finishing everything that there was when it first came out, and I had never finished that last level because I didn't like the new mechanics very much.
In the not the sides part.
No, the farewell it's called.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought you meant. I
and
fiddled
so-
with that a little bit, but it'd been long enough since I'd played that I was kind of rusty, and I was like, I'm not there. I don't know about
Yeah,
this.
it's very difficult and it's very long, and it involved a bunch of new mechanics that I didn't feel were quite as solid as some of the other
Got
stuff.
it, Joe. Stop trying to jump there.
But anyway,
No, because if you don't, the first time I
Strawberry-
didn't jump and I fell, so you have to jump at least a little bit. Because when I didn't jump at all,
I think you're lying to me.
Duly noted. Anyways,
So
Mike,
the
you
golden
were saying.
strawberry is you have to finish a level without dying, and
That's
because
right.
that level is so long, getting the chapter 9 golden strawberry is pretty ridiculous.
Got
Don't get
it.
hit.
For I believe they maintain a list of all the people who've ever gotten the golden strawberry. It's like I don't know, like a Google Doc or something, but you can go and see the list of everyone who's ever done it. It's a couple hundred people last time I checked.
So there's 8 stages before that. That's what you're telling me.
Yes. The game itself originally had 8 stages.
So what stage was I? What stage is the Ghost Hotel? How far was I?
I think that's 3.
So not quite halfway.
No. You're going too far, man. You gotta cool your jets.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. So the thing about this is that, like, in a lot of games where you can move in 3D, you have a little bit of, like you don't have, like, an Arthur Ghosts and Goblins defined jump arc, but here you like, if you're pointed a certain way when you hit the double jump, you're stuck that way. So actually, I'm gonna switch back to using the D-pad because.
God, were you not? Oh
no, it's 3D game.
Yeah. What am I saying? Never mind.
But the D-pad actually seems like it's maybe a little better suited to this.
My brain just went to Celeste D-pad, obviously.
Understandable, but did you finish this, Alex?
What the fuck is this? No,
the Celeste, the original Celeste.
I have never played Celeste.
Oh well, Celeste D-pad, obviously.
I mean, it's a platformer. Who the fuck plays a platformer with a fucking stick? What kind of fucking deviant weirdo does that?
Look, man, you're not wrong, but
I guess everyone who played a Super Meat Boy.
Did you have to play that with stick?
I don't remember. I played a legally speaking amount of Super Meat Boy, but I don't remember what I did. I got it for free, and I was like, nah, I don't really care about this, and I stopped playing.
Oh, it was
We talked about that. I don't really like platformers. As I've gotten older, I've learned. Since one day I realized I hated them. maybe hate's a strong.
I have other choices, and this is not one I would select.
Gunbrella had required you to use the stick. That was one of the reasons yeah. And I was like, I don't like this. I would much rather use the D-pad. I don't know why you're making me do this, Doinksoft.
Yeah, I forget. There was some 2D game that I played recently that also made you do that, and I was like, I don't respect it, but I'm locked in, so... Well, you had it!
Yeah. A lot of games make you do it because they want to use the D-pad basically as 4 more buttons. I've heard that about the new Prince of Persia, which people seem to love, by the way. I don't know.
It's quite good.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
You played it, Kurt?
Yep. So here's the thing. I said this before, and then Mike got excited, and I had to rein it back in. But it's like, you know how Hollow Knight's really good.
I have heard that.
Rein it in. Rein it in.
But now I'm reining it in. Okay. It is not that good. But it's like, hey, you remember how you'd be wandering around in a level, and then you'd hear a little NPC like singing a tune, and you'd go and buy a map from him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cornifer is in the new Prince of Persia? Is that what you're telling me?
That's right.
That's crazy, dude. I can't believe they brought that bug back.
Yeah, it's crazy. And you know how, like, you get, charms, and they would modify what you do, and then you have slots that you put them in, and different charms have different size slots, and you got to figure out, how am I going to balance these powers, and which ones do I want to use, and I got to mix and match all that stuff. Yeah. That's there too.
Saying the titular Prince of Persia is a fan of Hollow Knight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That or Paper Mario.
It's got a much more elaborate combat system.
You like Dark Souls as well. I see.
Humorously, I got the air dash before the double jump.
I think
that has to be the case. I was thinking about it after I got the double jump. I was like, I don't think you can sequence break to get it before that.
What's the time to double jump? This is the most important thing.
It's decently long. In fact,
this game sucks.
Yeah.
Bad. F-. Time to double jump should be like an hour or 2.
Yeah,
I was listening to, I think, the Besties podcast, and they were saying that it's actually the opposite. They think that the longer they wait before giving you the double jump, the more confident the game is. And that giving you the double jump right away in a Metroidvania is a sign of... I'm sorry, an exploration platformer is a sign of weakness.
Yeah. I understand that
can see
viewpoint,
that.
but also that tell those people to shut the fuck up for me.
But also, I want to double jump.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I think obviously though, if it's gonna be a while before you get a double jump, you need a dash or air dash or both.
Yeah.
Like you need something.
You get
can't
a
just be
dash
walking.
by default, right?
Okay.
You have a dash. It lets you.
Get the air dash.
If it lets you, it lets you. It lets you
Pass through enemies or
slide under
Sure.
enemies and
Castlevania.
and go
Wait,
faster.
Which Castlevania? Do you slide under enemies?
You give a slide and count some of the Castlevania.
Rondo.
Richter does his little
Yeah,
slide,
Richter
yeah.
has a slide.
In Rondo, you still slide?
I think so, doesn't he?
No. In Symphony.
Yeah, in Symphony, he definitely has. I think he has one in Rondo
Yeah,
too,
really has it
doesn't he?
there. He has it in Rondo.
I don't think
yeah.
so.
He totally does. He slides and he does the little jump out of the slide.
No, that's
You
in
know what I'm
Symphony.
talking
That's Symphony Richter.
Oh
Rondo,
my God.
Rando, excuse me, fingers. Rondo of Blood, Richter moves. Thank you, Google, for knowing
Rando
what
of
I
Blood is a
want.
very different game.
I was say because he has like a fuck. He has
That's
a
a
pretty robust move set in Rondo.
Whoops.
I've played a lot of Rondo. I'm pretty sure his moveset in Rondo consists of can backflip and moonwalk.
You can definitely moonwalk and backflip. Yeah, maybe it. Maybe it's not in that. I could have sworn it was. Well, it's definitely in Symphony. We know that.
Fuck.
I feel like other Castlevania games you can slide too, but they're all like post-Symphony.
Oh, you were so close.
I also, at this point, I feel like Hollow Knight has made the air dash kind of
God damn it.
unavoidable, like obligatory upgrade for
Yeah, de rigueur, yeah.
exploration platformers.
Yep.
I didn't like Axiom Verge very much, but it did have some really funky movement options that I would kind of like to see reproduced in some of these other games. I don't know if anyone remembers in that game, you can get like a little small drone that you could fire, but then you could swap places with it. So you could basically fire this ball in an arc and then eventually just teleport to wherever it was.
I think all that. I don't think I got that far.
When I'm wrong, it appears Mike is right.
That's
I
not a surprise.
played a
in
lot
this
of
case.
Rondo.
Yeah, I believe it.
Ah.
Do it.
I
Anything?
may not play this because
I did the thing.
the impreciseness in 3D is my jam.
Well,
Is
if you
your
get all the
jam?
strawberries, you can make your own jam.
Oh.
Because that's what fruit and jam is.
Yeah. With a
Yeah,
name
I
like
would
Celeste.
die playing this game. I would literally just choke and die. Like, I would just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play regular Celeste."
Regular Celeste is really, really good.
There he is.
Well, if
Yeah,
you're
that's
watching
what
the
I mean.
stream, Joe's died like 4,000 times already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
like,
so many
IRL,
spikes.
not in the game. This is what Kurt was saying about like it's 3D, and I don't really like to, as much as I've learned as I've gotten older that like I don't really feel like I don't like platformers as much as I used to. 3D platformers, Jesus, like you know.
3D platformers are really easy to fuck up.
Yeah, it's true. There's some good ones out there. I'm not saying there's not. It's just like
Yeah,
it's
there
you know,
definitely are, but there's also some pretty bad ones.
And there's good platformers as well. This is a me thing. It's not a genre
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What's the last platform I played?
Something Mario. Something.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Something Kirby.
Croc.
It hasn't been that long. There was a new Mario game this year, Alex.
Blasto.
I didn't play it, bro. I haven't turned my Switch on in 2 years. You think I'm gonna do it now? No. Come on. Has it been 2 years? It's probably been. It may be more actually. Now that I think about it.
Now I want you to turn on your Switch so I can see.
Just so you can check when you last turned it on. and be like,
Man,
shit.
no, you need to turn your Switch on to see when I was last online, dude. You got it all twisted.
That's good. That's true.
You make a good point.
Shit.
I wonder if you can do the weird speedrun strats with these spikes. Celeste has weird spikes that only kill you if you're moving against them directly, and so you can kind of You can occasionally like do weird things like jump off them. It's used in the speedrun a bunch.
That's pretty cool, but man, the balls on the people who do that, you know?
Seriously.
Bikes.
It doesn't seem like it in this one. I've touched the spikes from a couple different angles, and they seem to kill you no matter what. Fuck off.
I wonder if you have any coyote time.
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, it never seems like it.
The amount of times that Joe has tapped the platform he's trying to hit and then moved off the other side.
Yeah, that's like the big problem I'm having with this. Honestly,
oh yeah, I see that, and I see that. I empathize with you because that's what I would fucking do too. Invariably, it's like jump on the thing, think that I'm probably not situated safely, jump, and then end up like launching myself off inadvertently.
Well, it's also just like the dash has a defined, like the dash has a defined arc. So like you can like throttle back as much as you want, and you'll move back like a tiny little bit. But basically, the dash just goes as far as it goes. Yeah. So
it doesn't really have directions in this game. Like you just always dash up at an angle every time.
Right. Yes. Correct.
Strawberry.
Like if you're on the ground, you go straight, but that upwards cant that you get, that's just that
Can't
it
what?
Just
Got him. Sorry, I didn't understand that. Can you show me one more time?
like that. That then you can't do anything. You can't do anything to change that can't.
Yep.
Can't you?
You can't.
You cannot.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, another one of these.
Get out your.
Oh God. Okay, that's not. All right. Okay. Well.
Oh, okay. So very, very sunshine inspired here.
Yeah.
Jeez. Jesus Christ.
All right. Okay. I think I get what we're doing.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Many shenanigans are gonna be here.
And back in the day, the reviews all talked in sunshine about how the only good parts were the parts like this where you have no blood. As someone who came to that game late, I think they're the worst parts of that game.
My favorite
game is
the favorite parts at the time that I played it originally.
Yes, but I also don't really like any part of that game. I think that game is not very good.
It is not very good.
It is not very good, but it is also dragged down by how much extra bullshit is in it that shouldn't be there. It's like, you know, this level is pretty good, and then they add like 3 more things to it that are irritating and bullshitty.
Now, I've never played Sunshine, but I do like to fight, so I'm gonna say Sunshine's the best Mario.
Well, you are the Mario
You're
expert.
objectively incorrect.
Alex doesn't like platformers. Rio, our Mario expert.
Yeah. I will accept almost literally any other answer.
Mario 3, baby. I'm firmly in the Mike is
Hell
wrong
yeah.
camp. Man. Well, I mean, I guess I haven't played Wonder. Wonder seems good, but yeah.
Wonder's good. Boop. Smash that jump.
Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and all that shit.
And all of that shit.
Yeah. What are you doing, dude? Skid jump.
They just told you how to do it. Why aren't you doing it?
I'm doing it.
They're not. Oh, there you did it. Okay. There's delay, okay? There's a stream.
No, I'm laughing at him skid jumping off into the chasm. Here, look at me skid jump. Well,
hey, there's a strawberry down there.
There is.
Strawberry. I feel like a shadow would help a lot.
Well, you have like a little.
line.
There's like a line of
tiny-
dots right underneath
a
you.
tiny, tiny shadow.
There's a line of dots under you, like we see when I jump. You can see.
No.
And a shadow, but I think the dots are mostly meant to be. Yay. This game is free, Kurt. You're free to give it a shot. All right.
I think I've already established that. I'm going to be very bad at it whenever I try it.
I feel like this is like, hey, that's a neat little thing, but it's like, oh, do you want to play it? It's like, fuck you, why would you say that to me?
This looks really good. I'm glad this exists. Am I going to play it to completion? I don't know. Sequence break.
This is just the sequence.
No, because you can come that.
No, because I'm jumping
that
off
platform he's jumping onto is the second platform in that sequence. Because you can come from the same level as the platform.
Fuck. Except they really don't make it easy for you to actually land on it from up here.
They do not.
In fact, I think it might just be easier to just do it the prescribed way.
Yeah, I mean, you're only saving yourself like one jump. Well, one jump sequence.
And like depth of everything feels like off.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem I'm having is the depth feels.
I feel like you almost need to turn it sideways so it's like 2D.
I mean, I do that a lot when I'm playing 3D platformers.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. That is a technique I often use when things get tricky. All right, I need to turn it this way because I can't tell the depth for sure.
Yeah, like that.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing worse that way.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you're doing equally as bad. It's either you jump over it or you jump, like, you know what I mean? You're either short or you jump over it. Like, pick your poison.
Oh, fuck off. I almost had it.
Are you trying to galaxy brain it? I see.
I am,
Okay.
yeah, sure am.
That's a secret. I wondered actually if you could make it to that.
No, oh, son of a bitch!
Damn it. Stream caught up.
Oh.
That sucked.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. I have to sneeze. Oh no. Okay, I think I escaped. Okay. And we'll be right back.
Fuck.
Enjoy Celeste.
So welcome to Joe's Kaizo stream.
Yeah, right. Aha! Got it.
Nice.
So there was a state of play today.
Was it gas, liquid, or solid?
A lot of it seemed to be gas to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, look. There's a lot of there's a lot of Sony doing stuff that I like. I don't know, man. In some ways, I feel like Microsoft is kind of like they're at an equilibrium where they don't seem to like super duper give a shit about like, you know, quote, winning the console war or whatever anymore, you know?
I feel like the $70 billion worth of Activision they just bought kind of feels different, but
I mean, yeah, but they also like were already putting a bunch of their games onto PlayStation and Switch, and they're gonna do more of that with that.
Yeah, I guess they're not super invested in selling more Xboxes. They just want people to play their games.
Right.
They want to sell Game Pass subscriptions.
They want to sell Game Pass subscriptions. If they could sell Game Pass subscriptions on PlayStation, they'd be fucking jazzed about it. But Sony's, they're really jockeying hard under the these are our exclusives, the traditional sort of model, but just a lot of it, I was just like, I don't. Like, oh, we're doing Death Stranding 2, which I was like, who the fuck is asking for more of that? I mean, someone is, but it ain't me. And like I said as much on Blue Sky earlier today, but like if you're stoked about more Death Stranding, then like I'm happy for you. I really am. But I'm not that person. For sure. I am mystified by that. I did not like that game at all, and I played it longer than I wanted to out of like a desire to give it a chance,
I really liked it, as established by my vote in the stickies that year, but I also get people not being into it, so
I think
it's totally fine.
There's really only one question that I have for Kurt, which is, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Turns out
a lot.
There's a lot of things.
But Alex, I also have to ask, did you play Death Stranding?
Oh, fuck that, dude. You think I'm an idiot? Well, come on.
I mean, well, you give Square how much money a month to play Final Fantasy, so... I mean, yeah kinda.
That may be ending soon. I think I'm kind of over that. But that's a story for another time. What is it? Yeah, no, I'm old enough to know when I see a thing whether I'm gonna like it or not, essentially, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna play Death Stranding and not just be like fucking pissed the whole time. There's no way.
I can't imagine there was anything you would have enjoyed about that game.
And you're right, and I know that, and that's why I was like, nah, there's no way. And then I saw the trailer for the second one today, and I was like,
I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it. I was just like, I don't know.
Well, so I didn't know there was a state of play thing today, and when I turned it on, it was Death Stranding, and I was like, oh, what is fuck is this? And there's like a lady with like this like plastic hands around her neck that like go over her mouth, and they're like looking at somebody's arm. There's a dude who's dressed like a Nazi kind of, and then like I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And they're like, we're in the death place and the couriers, and I'm like, dude, I'm so tired, Kojima. Do you understand that? I'm so tired, man.
He neither understands nor cares that you are tired.
Yeah,
that's right.
I know.
But that wasn't even the thing, right? The thing that got me was he did this thing, his presentation with whatever dude from PlayStation who's like, we're doing we've got Kojima to do a brand new espionage action game called whatever stupid working title it has.
Fizzint.
Fizzint. And I'm just like, and then Kojima goes on to talk about how he's going to bridge the gap between movies and video games, and I'm like...
That's what he's been saying for 25 years.
Right. And I'm just like, nobody... The reason nobody talks like that anymore is because it seems like everybody else has realized that's a dumb thing to say. Except for Hideo Kojima.
He's the one dude who gets away with it, because it's his whole thing.
Yep.
But I don't even know what that... So frankly, I don't even know what that looks like at this point. Like, what is that? What is that? What does that look like now?
I feel like it looks like Death Stranding. I feel like that's the bridge between... It's like, hey, we have all these famous actors doing all the things in their likeness, and there's a lot of really good facial animation, and they talk a lot about really dumb shit, but still, they talk a lot. And it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of like a movie, sort of. It's like, yeah, but... You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what it means in the context of a espionage action game. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean that's the big question, right? Is like, what does that even? I yeah, and also
Maddie,
like,
Maddie gives a heart.
Yeah,
thing,
that's
like a idol thing in the chat.
I saw that.
Hey, Maddie.
But yeah, like he's I don't know, man. I really liked Metal Gear Solid 5. Honestly, I thought it was one of the best games in the series, and I thought part of the reason that it was good is because it really cut back on all the talky bullshit.
Well, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and so now I'm just sort of like, well, wait, was that Konami's like interference with it? Is that why there was less talky bullshit? Because now,
1,000,000% yes. So the analogy that I think I like to use now is that Hideo Kojima is John Lennon, which is he has a lot of interesting ideas and cool, but it's like every once in a while, it's like the other three Beatles are like, dude, chill the fuck out, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, man, like he needs a fucking editor. Like that's because otherwise you get like Metal Gear Solid 2 or Death Stranding is what happens when
even
everyone's
worse,
too
Metal Gear
afraid.
Solid 4.
I agree, Kurt.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that. Dear Lord. Because Death Stranding is what happens when the company is full of people who won't tell Kojima no. And so then you get fucking like, what if we could drink Norman Reedus's piss? It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe we don't need to do that. It's like, what about Die Hard, man? It's like, dude, are you fucking listening to yourself?
yeah,
It's a good movie.
No. The dude who directed Drive has to be Die Hard, man. This is my vision. It's like, you're fucking stupid, man. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. And there it is. He made a bunch of people do that. I don't know if
the
people like
Invisible
that,
Gorilla Delivery Man game. Yeah. But on top of that, they showed some Silent Hill stuff, which is not, I guess, PlayStation exclusive, obviously, but I'm still baffled that they actually gave a Silent Hill 2 remake to Bloober Team, of all people. I'm not holding my breath on a lot of that. Who is it, did you say? Bloober Team.
Bloober Team.
Yeah, Bloober Team.
Yeah, the squids in Mario. If you like platformers, you didn't know that.
No, those are
Bloober
bloopers.
Team. Polish, 15 years. The Medium? They gave it to the Medium people?
Yes, they gave it to the Medium people. 100%.
These guys haven't made anything that's worth a damn. Like, why would you do that? All right, that's cool. Now I can completely ignore this. I was already going to ignore it because there was no way Konami makes a good video game in 2024. But, like, now I can know that as for sure. Like, it's okay. Joe's going to play it, and I'll just hear if he likes it or not.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I don't need a remake of
You're
2,
going to play
though.
it. Don't fucking try to front. Come on.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, Silent Hill 2... I mean, I said the same thing about Resident Evil 4, I guess, but Silent Hill 2 absolutely just doesn't need a remake, like, even a little bit.
But you're Joe. You're going to try it because people are talking about it. It's a new thing, and you like Silent Hill.
Accurate.
That's true. Eric likes Silent Hill more than I do, I think, though, so he might be the one in the most danger.
Well, I will look forward to and feel bad for one or both of you's opinion on it.
That's the correct.
Also, thank you for taking that bullet for me. I do appreciate it. Where's Metal Gear Survive 2?
I'm sorry, did you say where's Metal Gear Survive 2? That's true,
Yeah.
really, that's what you're wanting.
Yeah.
Congrats, Alex, on making a sentence no one's ever said before.
Yeah.
Somebody's probably said it as a joke before. Actually, I didn't play it that one weekend where all y'all played it. I was like the only person who didn't do it.
I didn't play it either.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't play it. Did anyone play it?
yeah, there was like a weekend where
Play what?
I thought everybody played it. Maybe it was just, was that Maddie and Eric and Anthony, I think, maybe?
Played what?
Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, it was definitely not me.
Well, at any rate, somebody played it and they said it was dumb. I seem to remember us having some footage of it or something.
Yeah, I thought Eric played it. I thought, Kurt, you were in on that
Eric
too.
definitely.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now I remember what you're talking about. I did play that. Yeah, Maddie, Eric, me, some other folks.
Okay.
Maybe twice.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot, whatever.
Yeah.
It was. That's for sure.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Speaking of PlayStation games, has Housemarque announced anything anytime recently? I was thinking, I think my favorite PlayStation 5 exclusive, or at least it was exclusive, was Returnal.
Yeah, I don't know. They must be working on something since Returnal. Right?
Been what, like 3 years since then? When did PS5 come out?
Returnal was
This is the
2021,
third
so this is will be 3 years.
Yeah. I'm sure they're doing something.
I'm not going to say that I never enjoy like PlayStation first party stuff. You know, I played the God of War, whatever it was, 2018. Thought it was pretty good, but none of those are like my favorite games. But Returnal was really excellent, and I would be very happy to play something new by that team.
Oh no. Okay, that caught me a little off guard.
Yeah, you didn't make it this far in Celeste originally, Joe, but this is a thing from Celeste.
Right.
Analog control. Celeste also has analog control when you do this.
Oh God, what's happening?
I picked up the dragon egg.
No, I know. Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
Just a golden feather.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it.
I'm kind of surprised by how much there is here. Like this
Yeah, I
all
didn't
these
think this
little
was gonna
challenge
be this
rooms
long.
and stuff. Oh, I see. Each platform is only good for one jump.
Look.
Yeah.
Good lord. Oh no. Oh no.
Just realized this is like Luigi's purple coins.
Yep, sure is. God damn. I don't know. This is a thing that I feel like I could enjoy a lot if it was made into a full game, but I think they'd have to tweak some of the control stuff just a little bit.
You know what I think would be cool?
What's that?
If it was like this game mechanics, but like 2D instead of 3D.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be really cool, actually.
I think that could be pretty cool.
I think a game like
if-
that, yeah, I think I'd be really into a game like that.
If instead of the difficulty coming from just like the camera's kind of weird, it came from like, just like tight platforming challenges.
Yeah.
Somebody should do something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of like
Get our best man on
narrative
that.
kind of embedded in between, and all sorts of accessibility options so people of all different skill levels can play it, and like a good soundtrack, cool pixel art, something like that. You know what I mean?
We're to hear from Alex, our platforming correspondent.
Yeah.
Platforming expert Alex Rio.
Just in Hollow Knight fucks more at 11. That's a different kind of platform, You call it
So you call it-
exploration something.
Yes, exactly. You're so close, Alex.
Yes, exploration something is correct.
It's a Metroidvania is fine. We can just keep saying Metroidvania.
If it's too long to remember, Alex, just think XSplat.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah,
Like
just-
Splat, but with XSplat. No, I'm willing to second the people who think that we should rename the genre search action, because at least that's kind of fun.
just look, everybody knows at this point what a
Search
fucking
action.
Metroidvania is. You can just keep calling it Metroidvania. It's fine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, everybody's trying to make fetch happen, and I'm sorry, but it's the
I wasn't going to make that joke, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, but it's like somebody else made Flurch happen.
Yeah, well,
past.
I'm not saying that, like, the name isn't stupid. All I'm saying is
it's at least it's not shmup. So.
Right. All I'm saying is everybody knows what it is, and the horse is out of the fucking barn, dude. Like that's what it's called.
You're not reeling it back in.
I mean,
like you can try
how
to.
long has it been since they made a Castlevania game that was actually one of those?
Well, that Mirror of Fate one, right? No.
I mean, how many times have they made a Metroid game that was fucking worth a damn? It's been a while.
Well, there were a lot of people who like Dread.
Like a year and a half
Dread was bad.
What? Dread is good.
Dread is good.
Dread's fucking terrible. We've been over this.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Fuck.
I guess that the last. That actually might be the last time I turned my Switch on, and the last platformer I played.
Like I've never turned that back on. If this is what.
No, it's not the last platform I played. Okay, I thought about it, but I did definitely like. That was Joe. You can learn from this. That was a new game that I was playing, and I was like, you know what? I'm not having fun. I'm just done, and I quit, and I never went back, and that's fine.
I mean, I do that all the time, dude.
That is.
I know,
fine.
but you said that you were playing Death Stranding and you played it longer than.
Look, I was giving Kojima the benefit. Here's the thing. I felt like I had.
You interrupted yourself. You thought about what you were saying.
Well, no. I mean, so I didn't get to the because it takes a long time until you get to like an actiony bit where there's like an enemy.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, maybe this game turns into something else once enemies start showing up. But no. It's just Delivery Boy in hell now with invisible gorillas.
Accurate.
My understanding is that Death Stranding has like a decent section, but it's in like the 3rd chapter, and I think it's quite a ways to get that far. Like a pretty big investment if you want to see that stuff.
Right, and I just decided like there weren't enough Conan O'Brien cameos to make me give a shit about finishing this fucking video game where it's like
you'll find any other game.
It's
true. That is true. Good point by Mike.
You know, it's the Delivery Boy balance beam simulator that I never wanted, and you know, again, even Conan O'Brien cameos and Leia Sadu in a leather jacket is just not getting me there. I'm sorry, Kojima.
Oh, what if it had Wii Balance Board support, Joe?
I bet it got you there in other ways.
No, I regret to inform you.
You can support the Wii Balance Board and the Vitality Sensor.
Does it support the Stinky Footboard?
That's the real question. Is your Stinky Footboard giving up the ghost, Mike? Or
oh god, no! That thing's like a tank. It's gonna outlive us all.
I feel like I remember sometime in the past year you said you tried to use it and it wasn't working with stuff.
I needed the cable was in bad shape, but it's a detachable cable. You could just change it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Detachable cable.
They really thought ahead on this.
Okay, well.
Actually, if I could find someone who could make good, it's really good from an accessibility standpoint. Like, it could be useful for people who want to play games. You know, maybe have a hard time with regular controllers. If I could find a good cause, I would give it away. I just don't know anyone who's looking for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You did it. You're the Celeste. You did it.
Now you're the
Celeste. And get paid, boy.
The Celeste was in all of us all along.
I don't care for that.
Right. That was so impressive. I'm going to leave because I have to get up early tomorrow. So this game looks fun. Maybe I'll play it at some point, or maybe not. I'm not as into 3D platformers as 2D ones usually, but this looks cute. And it's got, I don't know, at least an hour worth of stuff to do.
There's a tomato underneath there. Go get it.
I had to get this other one first.
Also.
Good night,
Mike.
Oh yeah, that was an easy one to get. Tomato! You got 11 tomatoes.
I do, it's true.
Make a nice sauce pretty soon. You get some oreganos.
Did you say some oreganos? Is that what I heard there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Famous Italian Alex Rio says oreganos. Put some oreganos in with your tomatoes.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep.
Also, it's pronounced Italian. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tomato. Maybe you gotta fly under there?
You can't go up and down when you're flying. I think what you have to do is you have to climb around and then like double jump into the like that, just like that, and then not hit the wall. Then not hit the spike wall though. Is
don't do that.
Not hit the spike wall.
Not hit the spike wall. Yeah.
That's where I've been making the mistake. Okay, that's good to know. Hang on, let me get a pen.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Oh God, with this camera, I don't like that. I don't like what they're asking you to do.
No! Oh no, tomato!
Maybe you could do the camera like on top. Maybe that's the trick.
Maybe.
Because the floor's got glass. I don't know. Maybe that's worse though.
No, that seems to shit. Except it didn't last long enough for me to
shit.
But yes, I think you're correct.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, I know how to play platformers. I'm really good and strong.
Got him.
Nice. Tomato.
But yeah, this is definitely like a more fully featured thing than I kind of expected.
There's way more here than I thought there was going to be based on your guys' description.
Well, my description was sort of based on like what I read on I think it was Polygon or whatever. I sent you guys the.
Yeah. There's a tomato over there.
I got it.
I feel like we got to be getting pretty close to the end of this, though, right? Like, how much of this can there be?
I don't know. No. Okay. Aha. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually think I'm going to finish this tonight. I kind of got the vibe like it was, super short or whatever, but there's a lot more to it. And yeah, I think this is a thing that I would probably pay for this in the... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I would pay for this... a full version of this, I think could be good. I just okay. Oh God! All right, I think this is where I get off the ride for tonight. Anyways, that was Celeste 64. It is free. I should actually put a link in the description because it's I will. So if you're watching the archive of this, I will put a link in the description because it's free. It's on itch.io, on Maddie Thorson's or whatever I actually think it is just Maddie Thorson's page, but this was made by the Celeste team. This isn't a fan project. This is an actual Celeste team project thing. So I will put a link to their itch page and to get this in the description.
Maddie Makes Games Inc.itch.io.
There you go. So
don't put the link in, but there you go.
Yeah. So, and we'll be back.
Controller recommended.
Yes, for sure. I cannot imagine trying to play this with a keyboard. So, and we'll be back next week with something else.
I thought we were doing Tekken 8 Money Match.
Yes, after you buy me the game and all of the DLC season passes.
We talked about this.
We talked about this, yeah. Night, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Bye-bye. Bye.